Pistons. They've got Dumars. Hill out there. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Joe Dumars. Rodman is out there with Hill. Then it's Thomas. And it's Lanier in at the center. And for Albuquerque, Gilbert Arenas is out there with Davis. Then it's Walton. Then it's Baylor. And it's Embiid in at the power forward. Here's Thomas. Passes it to Dumars. Here's Lanier. Great D that time from Walton. Davis kicks to Baylor. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Dumars against Davis. Outside Hill. The three-pointer no good. And they're running. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Dumars, the pass to Lanier. Rebound, Bill Walton. Hill against Baylor. Rebounded by Rodman.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Driving to the basket. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. Detroit making a switch. DeBusschere is checked in.
Number 22, Dave DeBusschere.
Here's Baylor. Stolen by Dumars. 4-on-3 break. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Here's Baylor.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. 2 NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Now the starting group for the visit. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now the starting group for the visitors. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Bogdanovich and Duren together in the middle, and it's Thompson in a...
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivey. Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4 and Duren at the 5. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for Albuquerque, They've got Gilbert Arenas. Embiid is out there with Walton. And there's Davis. And it's Baylor in at the 3 slot. Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Here's Baylor. And no good that time.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Misses the 3. Baylor drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Bogdanovic passes to Cunningham. And taken away by Arenas. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ivy. On the wing, Thompson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ivy kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Here's Baylor. The offensive rebound. That's good, and Walton with the assist. Baylor's got 6.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now, here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Albuquerque.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 32. Kevin.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Arenas kicks to Baylor. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the layup is good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that one is good. He's got 10. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one. That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Cunningham with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. Arenas against Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Baylor. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart checked in for Thompson. Burks comes in for Ivy. And Monte Morris subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Barrett driving inside.
This guy can finish with... either hand. What a finish finish from R.J. Barrett.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Baylor's checked in. 1:12 left to play in the first. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now, here's Durham. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. And they get it. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Baylor. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. A second chance effort. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet. Baylor's got 14.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Morris kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Durant. Knocks it loose. And the wide open shot from Morris. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Baylor. It's deflected.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
The tray. That shot, no good. And so it's Albuquerque in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Wiseman. Alec Burks is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Morris. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard position. That shot a little beyond his normal range. Wiseman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Baylor against Cunningham. Baylor passes to Walton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Albuquerque shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Embiid, he's checked in for Albuquerque.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Wiseman. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Baylor. Albuquerque leading by 8. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Walton a screen on Stewart. Baylor with the ball. Wiseman picks him up. And the basket by Walton.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
For the Pistons, Thompson comes in for Burks. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Morris.
Your dance team.
Now, here's Ivey. Nothing on the board. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. He kicks it to Wiseman. Walton with the steal. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break.
And if there were ever a pivot you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that sixth sense for how a play should develop.
Cunningham against Barrett. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. And it's off from three-point range. And Barrett has got the ball here for Albuquerque. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Ivy against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiseman. And Walton sends it back. Oh, trying for it. And Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Some changes for Albuquerque. Davis comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Detroit, Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Bagley in for Isaiah Stewart. Bagley with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
Here's Baylor. Here's the drive.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Pistons. Monte Morris comes in for Cunningham. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's foul number 2 for him.
First half, 2 minutes. Home team foul. Arenas.
Morris against Arenas.
Second personal foul.
Morris with a screen on Baylor. Here's Thompson. The pass to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Duren, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 12-3 run.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
To the middle. And Walton sends it back. Here's Baylor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baylor's got 26 points.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Ivy against Davis. Duren. Now here's Ivy. D right on him. Again the miss by the Pistons. Albuquerque leading by 19. Here's Baylor and the dunk by Baylor.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. They get a hand on it and taken away by Arenas. Outside Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Ivy kicks to Morris. Thompson outside. Over Baylor. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Albuquerque holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic so far from Elgin Baylor.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with McHale sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Baylor. Walton is out there with Embiid. And there's Davis. And it's Arenas in at the point. Duren, no good. Duren's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Baylor with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Albuquerque shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. One free throw good from Baylor.
2 shots.
And so Baylor nails both of them. Cunningham with it. And taken away by Arenas. Passes to Baylor. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Cunningham on the wing. Thompson. Cunningham outside and taken away by Arenas. Left side, Baylor. Embiid inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Baylor. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Baylor's got 38 points.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Here's Cunningham. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Baylor. Off target from 3-point range. Poked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And stolen by Ivy.
Team foul.
For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
First team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Gilbert Arenas. Pass to Ivy. It's stolen by Davis. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Ivy. Here he goes over Davis. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
The shot by Baylor, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson right side. And Baylor with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Morris is checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. Nailed. From 3-point land.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
There's Hero with the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morris passes to Bogdanovich. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. Hero with it. Guarded now by Morris. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ivy's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And Barrett gets it to go.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Morris finds Ivy. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And so here's Albuquerque. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Yep, that one goes. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Ivy on the wing. From deep. Eaton grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Walton's checked in for Albuquerque. Baylor comes in for Tyler Hero. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Monte Morris.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. A different look here for Detroit. Cunningham, he's checked in for Thompson. And Morris subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And it's Walton missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Morris. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Launches it. Rebound by Albuquerque. Baylor drives in, and the dunk by Baylor.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's Stewart. Detroit, no good that time either. And so is Albuquerque, sitting pretty. As the quarter comes to a close, their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And they've created a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was... there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Walton's checked in for Albuquerque. Baylor comes in for Tyler Hero. On the floor for Detroit. Morris is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Here's Baylor. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Baylor's got 44.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Baylor.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heading play.
And he sinks the second. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Barrett against Burks. Heisman. And Walton sends it back. Here's Baylor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett needs to be and wants to be a two-way player. Take pride in your defense, R.J.
Pass to Burks. A 3-ball. Detroit, no good that time either. High post, Walton. That one good for 2.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Burks for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Walton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McHale inside. Stewart on him. Burks with the double team. Here's Walton. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the paint. Here's Duran. And Walton sends it back. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Inside. Walton. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For the Pistons, Bogdanovich is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Alec Burks. And Ivey subbed in for Morris. Duran the pass to Thompson.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
2 minutes.
Cunningham against Hero. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Back to Cunningham. Now the dish to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich wide open. That's it. And coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Here's Harris. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Capella. Good.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Capella sets a screen for Harris to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Cunningham passes to Duran. 8 feet away. Rebound by Albuquerque. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Capella. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
So it's the Pistons now. Cunningham passes to Duran. Over Walton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bill Walton. That's good from Duran.
Duran, 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Then they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Harris passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
And here's Ivy. And so Albuquerque takes the win. They won this game going away. They were
Swerving through lanes, I am limitless. For the ones down, I said free up. I start to question what freedom is. My aunt put the Chevy on foes. I drip in all black like an emo. But these are not regular clothes. These are the outfits I make a movie in. Baby Kim counting through Frito-Lay. I get the call and I go. Shawty go on my goons. Stop it. I am above the buffoons. Stop it. I am above all the rules. Look at my wrist and say freeze, freeze. I need to buy a new neck. I start wearing VVs. Yeah. He get the out the pick. He got the and he got the. So what is the use of my? She wanna put on a jewelry and play with it like she's entitled to it. I ain't done. Go to your room. I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on. They don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555. Had to influence the wave. 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes. I need another exit at the show, cause be lurking when I hit the road. Stupid, y'all gotta deal with the boss. Y'all gotta talk to the ones that control. Stupid, even if I take a loss, I stand on the money so tall I see growth. Stupid, turn on you. Stupid, take a credit, now you're told. Stupid, I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on, they don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555. Had to influence the wave. 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes.